Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Etrian Odyssey 5 Beyond the Myth. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we journeyed through the Fetid necropolis a little bit, but we're gonna finish up the very last part of the Tutelary forest now. Yeah, we did
Something's
this.
there.
This is like the only unexplored part of 5F. As you walk through the forest, you notice battered equipment discarded near the water. You see a griffin emblazoned helmet caked with blood and dirt. Beside it, a sword stands stabbed into the ground like a grave marker. You recall the request from the monocled man, the one about finding his missing daughter. It seems the helmet's owner lost her life here. You offer up a short prayer and reach to take the helmet when something suddenly attacks you from behind. Is it gonna be her? Yeah, I mean, if you're wondering why we don't have Sky or Land Summon, it's because we really don't need them. Concentrated, like 1 round of concentrated fire should be it for these guys. Or I guess 2 rounds of concentrated fire. I didn't expect her to be dead though. That kind of sucks, but that's how it happens. With the monsters gone, you take the helmet. Report back to the tavern to turn it in. Obtain Griffin helmet. All right. We've also got the skunk cabbage. Turns out we had to get lucky with taking, I think it was, to get that, but right now we're just gonna go back to the Twilight Tavern. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, a quest can be reported, but we even had that already because of the skunk cabbage.
Thanks for coming.
Report first. Oh, we actually have to talk to the monocled gentleman before we can turn that in. That makes sense. Were you able to find the skunk cabbage? Let's just have a quick look at it then. Do you not trust us, Marina? Yup, that's what they asked for. I'll make sure this gets to the apothecary. I know this wasn't a very dangerous request, but you still had to brave the labyrinth to do it. Just remember to stay on your toes. If it's one thing I know, it's how dangerous the labyrinth can be. Trust me.
Well done.
Well, I suppose I should hand over your reward. Here you go. Thanks for all your hard work. Hope to see you taking on more requests. Hey, we got nectars. And then an amount of experience that would have been useful quite a while ago. Ah, good to see you again, old sport. That helmet! Oh no. By the great tree, say it isn't so. May I see it for a moment? Handed over the griffin helmet. 'Tis just as I feared. If this is all you found, then my daughter is dead. Nevertheless, I'm impressed that she made it all the way to 5F. She's my girl, after all. I wish I had listened and helped her become a proper adventurer. If I hadn't been so stubborn, she'd still be... No, it's far too late for all that. Thank you, but I need to be alone now.
What'll it be?
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Thank you.
that definitely didn't have a happy ending, but... Oh well, they won't. I guess they won't always. I see you handled that man's request. That must have been, tough for you. Not every adventurer makes it very far into the labyrinth. That's just the reality of the labyrinth. I'm sure you figured that out by now. Carelessness leads to death. That's the cold, hard truth about the Yggdrasil labyrinth. After I left adventuring behind, I learned that the best reward is making it back to Ioris in one piece. Well, let's not dwell on any of that. Your hard work deserves a reward.
Well done.
Here. Sorry to put you through all that. Thanks for everything. Get some rest. So Marina used to be an adventurer as well. Huh. Not Cyric, though. Spooky,
This
scary skeletons. Yeah. Thanks for tackling this request. The client's here in the tavern now. Why not speak to her directly about the details?
What'll it be? Which
And
would you
then
like
may
to
I have
tackle?
some ore?
This one?
Thanks for taking on this request. The client's here now. Why don't you go talk to her about it yourself? Jeez, dude.
What'll it
Patrons. Celestian Mother. Great tree, that child just won't listen! Excuse me, are you adventurers? Oh, so you're the ones who accepted my request. Thank you, I've been waiting ages for someone to take it. I know this is sudden, but please hear me out. I've been having trouble dealing with my son lately. He keeps playing pranks around town. Of course I've done everything. Scolded him, grounded him. He'll seem like he's learned his lesson one day, then he's back at it the next. There's only one thing my boy takes seriously. He simply can't stand the sight of skeletons. Even an illustration of some bones is enough to send my boy scurrying under the covers. Now, according to some old books back home, there are supposedly moving skeletons on 11F in the 3rd stratum. One look at those skeleton monsters ought to scare him straight and put an end to his pranks. But I can't send my boy into real danger. That's why I wish for you to register a skeleton from 11F and add its image to your codex. If you happen to come across any during your explorations, please stop and take its picture. We definitely have that already, don't we? Hello there. Were you able to register those skeleton monsters on 11F in the 3rd stratum? Yeah. My, what a spooky, scary-looking skeleton! Well then, I'll go show this to my son at once. I'm certain this will scare that boy straight. I'm back. My boy turned blue just looking at a single picture. Then, when I showed him the second one, he screamed so loud he could have woken the dead. I regret frightening him so, but I reckon he'll tone down his spoofs and goofs for good. I've left your reward with Miss Marina, so please speak to her to receive it. Thank you very much for your hard work. Well then, I shall be on my way. No better feeling than having a request already taken care of. Let's see. This stone's on the 1st stratum, and the floor it can be mined from is... Oh, hello! Sorry, I'm kinda busy taking notes. I've got a lot of studying to do. Wait, are you an adventurer? And you accepted my request? Yay, thank you! Do you have any ores from the 3rd stratum? I want to see some of them. It'd make me really happy if you showed me all the different kinds, but even just one would be neat. I gotta see the ores up close so I can sketch them down in my book here. And someday I'll travel up to the graveyard myself and dig up all of it. I'm not allowed to go because I'm just a kid, but I'll go when I'm grown up. Oh, sorry. Got off topic. Anyway, I'll be right here. Please let me know when you get some ore from the 3rd stratum. Okay, so we don't... Do we have some? Items, inventory... We should put all this unused stuff in there. But no, we don't have any of that. Oh,
Which will it
before
be?
we forget to report this request.
Thank you.
Alright. Yeah, dude. Another job well done. Thanks. Even the most fearless of kids can be scared of the unknown. I'm sure you had similar experiences when you were young. Me? Well, that's my little secret.
Well done.
Here's your reward. Keep up the good work. Emrita times 3, and some level appropriate XP.
What'll it be? Be careful out there.
I just don't understand. Why bench me? The second in command should be out there. Second in command? Do you have a comment, young Bryce? Hey now, if Yin and Solo are anything like me, I'm sure they were itching for some labyrinth time. And who invited her? Yeah, we'll definitely be.
Hey there.
But now we
What are
can
you
sell
selling?
all this old stuff we got.
You got yourself a deal.
Oh, nectar.
Anything else?
Guess we haven't been able to buy that up until this point. She's already got a killing shot. Yeah, everyone should be good
Anything
on the
else?
weapons.
You're always such a big help.
Genetics in. First storage. Restore slight TP. Honestly, we'll put all this stuff away. Yeah. And then we'll put all of this stuff away too. Even though we're getting kind of... Well, no, not the all-site crystal. Yeah. But it is getting to the point where we're probably going to have to start selling off some of our old equipment in order to have space for new stuff. But for right now, everything's fine. And yeah, shouldn't be anything else left down here. And there didn't look to be any requests from the 2nd stratum still available, so now it's all Fetid necropolis all the time. We just have to figure out how to get up to the next floor. Is there any bit of this that's unexplored? If there is, it's definitely not that way, so...
Wonder what that is.
Wonder what that is indeed. While treading lightly through the cemetery, you find a small cave at the marsh's edge. You can't see what's inside, but the sound of living things is echoing from deeper within it. There must be some bird or beast living there. Yeah, let's check it. Thankfully, Solomon's vision is keen enough to see in the dark. Solomon peers into the darkness. Apparently, the cave is full of bats. After a group huddle, you vote to throw rocks into the cave to scare away the bats. Suddenly pelted by rocks, the bats screech in fear and fly from the cave. You feel sort of bad for forcing animals out of their roost, but now you can check the cave for loot without any worries. Inside, you find some medicine. It's sealed so it's still usable. Got Hamaus. After gathering the items, you leave the cave and resume your wanderings. Adventurer's log. Bat out of hell. You found a cave in the marsh with a colony of bats roosting in the dark, so you drove them out and got some medicine. Nice. Level 29 for Yin, even nicer. Night vision. Night vision it. Alright. But from here, we've been all the way that way. We came through here. Explored a little bit of there, but the way up must be this way. Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, that went well enough for us. And we got a sharpened rim. Okay, just gotta keep our eyes peeled to make sure we get everything possible. Including that ore that she was wanting.
Start searching.
Obsidian.
Another one. Here's some more.
Way more obsidian, and also some rusted metal and even more obsidian.
Yet another.
And do you recall the request to bring back third stratum ores? You currently have 2 types. If you think this is enough, report back to the tavern and show them to the client. So if we can get even more types, then we should be even better off. But yeah, 3 seems like a little, or very few, to be able to be really proud of, you know? Okay, here it is. This is how we go up. There we go. And let's skedaddle. Fetid necropolis over a toxic graveyard. Okay, so this is where levitation would come in handy, because these are definitely poison floors we're looking at. Upon ascending the stairs toward a new floor, you notice the red marshlands spread before you are like stagnant pools of crimson blood. An acrid stench is rising from the red marshes. The temptation to pinch your nose is almost as strong as the desire to keep a weapon handy. Plowing straight through the toxic wastes would certainly get you out of here faster, but it may behoove you to try avoiding contact with them. Yeah, we're definitely gonna keep the poisoning to a minimum. Some poison right there. One spot we can only get to if we brave it. Unless... Custom... Solomon's got 1 skill point. Where is it? Oh no, levitation was a class skill that she had. That sucks. And while we're here... Potency, nope. Talent, cardio. What the heck did he have? May restore a small amount of TP. Nah. It was somebody. Oh well. Oh, it just does damage to us. Oh, I guess this was... There was a lesson to be learned here. Yep. But luckily we've got bountiful herbs, so... Nice. So yeah, that was definitely meant to teach us that it's not always gonna be worth it. Walk over this one. Definitely want to put E down. That is wrong. Here we go. Okay, this is how we proceed then. Whoa. You are a zombie mutt. And 2 petite spriggans in the back. So target arrow. High ground. Let's do a decoy bunker. Nils is gonna try toxic smoking the back row because if they turn into larger spriggans, we'll be screwed. Too much to have to deal with. Got one of them. Now we just need to get the other. Oh, it was a preemptive attack, wasn't it? So Union, double attack, and also a Swallow Sword. She's gonna regularly attack, why not? And then another Toxic Smoke. This should do quite a bit of damage. Oh, we got it! That's interesting. Huh. So the zombie mutts, they're about as hardy as the petite spriggans, which is not very.
Our final foe.
I wonder if there's something we've been doing that's been, or something we did, I guess, because it only even happened the once, that caused the petite spriggan to, like, grow bigger? No, it looks like that just happens.
Take this.
Okay, so now we're not in too much danger. It's only toxic smoked. So let's armor pierce this time around. Defense or barrage wall for us. Nils will keep trying to toxic smoke.
Here I go.
Yeah, let's double attack. Ruinous Prayer still. Let's Aegis Prayer as well. Having that thing attack down and us defense up, that'll work out.
Best of luck.
Got it.
I don't think so.
Prepare to face me.
Is it? Okay, here it is. Crap. Luckily, we've got Nils here, though. Nils with the realist heals. As soon, like, we should get her party-wide guard, though. The sooner for that, the better. Bountiful Herb. There you are. And then another Ruinous Prayer to also get some more healing in. Hopefully we can get it this turn.
Best of luck. You okay?
Nope. Oh! It missed! It missed Yin!
Did incredibly well.
If it hadn't, then she would have definitely gone down. Zombie Mutt, Rotting Dog Bone. How do we... Ah, okay. Yeah, wasn't really a way out of that. While exploring, you come across a large box. Obtain 2500 N. Ugh. Skills. Nils, make sure we don't all die, please. Yeah. We're gonna take another hit, and then Nils is gonna need a pancake to recuperate. What's up here? There's nothing right there. Alright, pancake, where are you at? Item, food. We've just got the one left, but definitely can't think of a better use of it. And now, another bountiful herb. Life is so much better now that we've got a full party heal, dude.
Did something just...
Did it? This seems like a random spot, but whatever. While working your way over the toxic marsh, you discover a lone island and set foot on it. As you take a break in this safe space, you see a crumbling corpse, half sunken in the marshes. What's left of the skeletal remains appears to have been clad in antique Celestrian garments. It would take a while, but you could give this deceased individual a proper burial. Then again, it may be wiser to leave it. What? We're definitely going to perform that burial. Deciding to perform a burial for the deceased, you begin digging a grave on the island. Yeah, we're not just gonna let a fellow adventurer rot out here. Sweat pours down your face as you continue to shovel at the marshy soil, but eventually you've dug a hole large enough for a proper gravesite. After taking a short break to shake off your exhaustion, you carefully lower the skeleton down the hole, making sure not to damage it. Finally, you shovel the earth back over it and place a flower on the unknown person's grave. Offering a quick prayer to rest in peace, you soon return to navigating the marsh. And nothing bad happened? A proper burial. After finding a crumbling corpse, you decided to dig a grave for the unknown individual. Maybe now they'll rest in peace. But XP though. Golden. Slowly but surely, everybody's working their way up in the levels department. Ah, we have to eat one of these. Ugh. We should be looking or checking these walls for skulls. Nothing like that, though. A light. Alright, so, I see. We're gonna get to a point where it's like we've got to navigate through the light of, like, try to get the skeletons into the light while we're not dying in the marshes. Nothing like that. Still no skeleton heads along the walls or anything. Alright. And this is just another setup like usual, so we're fine. Okay, so the zombie mutts can poison us. And we discovered a squishy leg. But the poisoning, though... Okay. So the light underneath the lights are a safe spot, then. Oh. We've got a door, but we've also got somewhere we can go. Oh, okay, so this connects... It's just another route to the same place, then. Alright, that works. And then we can jump over this way. Nope, nothing to check over there. That's fine. And another door immediately. The eerie cemetery seems to go on forever, but along the way you run into a familiar duo.
Long time no see.
Sure has been. Solor greets you while Lili flashes a big smile. Gotta admit, I'm surprised you're keeping it together in this hellscape. Not too shabby. Even the cool and collected Solor can't help but look impressed at your meteoric ascent.
Now then.
I have good news and bad news. Bad news is, an urgent situation came up at the council hall. It's about the third stratum. Good news is, I just so happen to know a guild that can hold its own against the horrors of the Fetid necropolis. You. The Harbinger tells you to return to the city. Usually we'd lend a hand too, but this time our hands are tied. We're getting close to what we've been searching for. Lili and I can feel it. With that, Solor nods at Lili. The necromancer looks a little tenser than normal, but they both turn and walk to the northern edge of the area. The stairway to the next floor is north of here, but for now, you need to head back and help out with the council first.
See ya.
We're always getting volunteered for stuff, but I guess at this stage, Ruby Tier is definitely no Joker guild, so... And just like that, Solor and Lili are gone. If what they said is true, it will probably be best to first prioritize the new mission at hand. The council is likely waiting for you now. You can get more details down in Ioris. But, checking out the next floor is tempting, but Lili and Solor sounded serious when they told you to head back to the city and report to the council. Wow, dude. Alright, so... I guess we are heading back to the council. Alright, we're officially back in Ioris.
Hear ye, explorers of Ioris! The Arcania Council has announced a new assignment.
Alright. Only experienced guilds acknowledged by the council may accept this most harrowing quest. For more details, please visit Council Hall. That's us. Alright, Ramus, lay it on us. Ruby Tier Guild, if you're here, I must assume you've heard about the new mission, right? This mission will prove difficult. something only expert adventurers should undertake. I think your guild is the only one qualified to handle this, though. Wow, high praise! That's why I'm offering the mission to you. A new mission is now available. View its details by selecting Accept Missions in the menu. Oh, Agar! Allow me to demonstrate, Prince Ramus.
Oh?
So first you use the mortar to grind up the finish. Oh, they're cooking.
What?
Yes, then you roll the meat into a ball and...
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, okay, so I guess they just went directly into this with no sort of pause? Alright. Agar here's showing me a Etrian fish recipe passed down from guildmaster to guildmaster. That's all there is to it. I should get back to the Explorers Guild now.
Hey,
Mind your manners while in the presence of the prince. Don't have to tell us twice.
Please, try
Ruby Tear
some.
Guild, would you care to try some of this fresh fishball soup with me? Yeah. Here you go. One for each of you. It's a traditional dish served in the Etrian's capital city. While the skeleton fish from the 3rd stratum don't have much meat on them, there's still enough to make delicious fish balls. Here you go. It's hot though, so be careful.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Look at you scarf them down. I guess that means they taste good. Fishball soup is a soup that uses 2 types of fish ground into fish balls. If you use an earthen pot like this one I had shipped from the mountain city, you could even cook it in the forest. I bought it as a spare, but I think it'd get more use if you had it. Obtain mountain pot. Alright! Equipment belonging to a legendary earthling Dragoon is rumored to be somewhere on 12F. Find his effects and bring them back to the council at any cost. At any cost, huh?
Debt.
Thank you. As for the details of the mission, these come from the Imperial capital itself. I've mentioned the war waged at the foot of Yggdrasil, haven't I? Even though a great battle was fought there, the truth is we don't know much about it. After the war, the ruined land became forbidden grounds. And while Yggdrasil has since healed, we've learned little about the war itself. With the exploration of Yggdrasil resumed, we informed the capital that one guild had managed to reach the 3rd stratum. They sent back an order to investigate the 3rd stratum and to retrieve the belongings of a great dragoon who died during the war. So, only one guild has managed to reach the 3rd stratum? I wonder if... I'm probably not understanding that correctly, but... Apparently he was royalty, and went to battle clad in legendary armor. According to legend, the royal family received the gear from the golden dragon that guarded the earth in ancient times. No way to know if any of that's true, of course, but Earthlings who own the lost treasure would like it back. I want you to go to the 3rd stratum and find the Dragoon's 4 effects on 12F. His gun, great shield, armor, and helm. I realize much of the 3rd stratum is still a mystery, and this mission will be dangerous, but the council can't turn down the capital. Here, take these. The royal sorcerers were able to use mana detection to deduce the location of each effect. It should point you in the right direction once you're on 12F. Obtain Relic Note 1, Relic Note 2, Relic Note 3, Relic Note 4.
Be on your guard out there. Good luck finding the Dragoon's legendary gear.
Ha! We're on it, dude!
What would you like to do?
Right now, we should
That's
register.
unfortunate.
Okay, no maps to register just yet.
Well done.
Monsters, though. And
Well done.
items. Speaking of items, exit.
Please, be careful out there.
We're gonna sell everything except for the ore that we got. Do you recall the request to bring back 3rd stratum ores? If you want to complete the request, remember not to sell the rusted metal and obsidian. Yeah, we'll remember. Or actually, we can sell all of them but one. Rusted metal. Okay.
Check
There
out
we
my
go.
new wares.
Kuni Kuzushi. Fuskampf. Blind gas. Poison gas. Nice.
What'll it be?
A new weapon for Polonia, please. The Rouge Iron.
Deal.
It's not the greatest upgrade, but it's better than nothing.
Anything else?
Nah, we're good.
You're always such a big help.
Alright. Now we can save with Janetta. We're gonna call it a part here and get started on that request. That's all gonna be next time though, so definitely join me then for more Etrian Odyssey 5 Beyond the Myth. Bye for now, guys.